What's going on, everybody? I wanted to comment on the Steve Harvey video that I'm seeing going around about these two black twin sisters that are going on dates and basically opening it up with how much money do you make? Or their standards are, six pack, six figures, 6 feet tall, you know. And I don't have an issue with them because they are who they are, and I don't have an issue with the episode because it is what it is. I have an issue with the fact that I'm seeing comments like, "This is why so many black women are single." I'm 32 years old. I am still single. And I have never gone on a date and said, "How much money do you make?" as my opening line. And I'm going to tell you why. I learned early on at 19 years old, his money is his money. Me and my boyfriend were together. We went from sleeping on a blow up mattress to um, an apartment in Baltimore. He had his place in Akron, Ohio. I went back to my mother's house when I was home. Of course, I stayed with him sometimes. And I drove a Cadillac. He had a Benz. Okay, and we had a Cadillac in Baltimore in the garage. Now, it was a family business, but the fact that we worked it like employees. So the boss gave us bonuses. We got paid. But I'm gonna tell you what happened as soon as he decided we weren't together anymore. The Cadillac that I was driving, actually I take it back. He didn't get taken away. He got caught on fire because he was too busy driving the Benz and didn't give me an oil change like I was supposed to, and the engine caught on fire. But I went from this luxurious life, hopping off of planes, hopping in the limos, getting driven home, these nice clothes, nice cars to drive into, to pedaling a bicycle to work, my new job, and living back at home with my mother. The second he decided that relationship was over, it was a wrap. And I'm so happy I learned that at 19 because in my mind, I thought, oh, he loves me. He's going to take care of me. We did this together when we built together. And that was one of the reasons why we broke up because I got to the point where I was like, I'm broke. I don't have any money in my pocket. So I learned very early on that man's money is that man's money. And I'm going to tell you another reason why it's a waste of time to even ask that question. A man could say, I make $100,000 a year. After about 30 to 35% of that goes to taxes, Uncle Sam, he might have to pay Sally Mae. After Sally Mae, he might have to pay his ex-wife's spousal support. After that, he might have to pay child support 2, 3 times over. He may be only bringing home $1. Okay, if he says I make $100,000 a year, and if he might make $30,000 a year, but maybe he invested in a couple businesses and that's just how much that particular job makes, and he's not telling you about all the other investments that he does have that bring him money, and the fact that maybe he doesn't stay in the most luxurious place when he has a roommate, or he's written out part of his house to somebody. He may not really tell you I bring home $100,000 a year. So it's two ways this can go. If he making $200,000 a year, that's great. Again, after taxes, it could be totally different. He may be taking care of his mama, his daddy, three new triplets from his new younger wife, and neither one of them want to work or feel like they got time to work. He too old and she too busy with the kids, so he taking care of them too. Mama, auntie, baby sister, college fund. He might be taking care of everybody. So the conversation of how much do you make is irrelevant. You're not gonna really know how much that man makes until you really get to know that man. And his money is not gonna become your money until you get married. And you're not gonna get married until you learn that man. So I just have a total issue with the fact that, the comments about this video are, this is why a lot of black women are single. No, this is why a lot of gold diggers are single. Not black women. Because black women have some sense. Women, period, across the board have some sense. And my money is my money.